Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest.
We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it?
He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I've surpassed peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed, begging that generations remember our story.
What's going on, YouTube? Wherever you at right now, happy Sunday. Peace and blessings, man. Glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. We back at it. You know, the grind don't stop, bro. It don't. This is a 24-hour-a-day gig that we about to cook up. I'm locked in all this Sunday from start to finish. Before we even go into the video, I got to give my flowers out real quick. I'm not going to put a header up here. I'm not going to put a banner up here. Not for this. But I want to give a quick shout out to Chef, to Voice, to Sydney. Quick shout out to all my poets, my writers, my content creators, the people that I've worked with in the past, and the folks that I will be eventually working with in the future. Don't get it twisted. I am not here to appease anyone. I'm not here to be popular. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to be out of myself. I want to be me this entire journey, from the creating of the content to the discussions, the uploads, the stuff that goes on behind scenes. It's just raw, authentically me. And the people who come up here, they're always going to be them regardless. You know, a lot of people have come through these hallways, and it hasn't always been the smoothest journey. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, what we're about to talk about, I'm going to address this as honest as I possibly can. We got a long day ahead of us and a lot more building to do, a lot of more conversations to have. So, and Knight, man, salutes to you, bro. Don't get it twisted, man. I see you. I appreciate you, bro. Keep grinding, keep working. I might have to start sharing some more stuff up here in my community tab. So be on the lookout for that. I'm really locked in with y'all and anybody who's been coming up here showing love. But if you see the title, you know why I'll be here. I got a clip I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna give it some time. Let's see how many eyes we can get on this conversation. Like, share, repost. Let the people know that we are on. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We slow cook. We're raw. We're relentless. We're consistent. We're persistent. We don't move to the beat of anybody else's drum. This woman here has so many different narratives put on her from prior stigmas. The people made it viral. The line has been drawn. What side do you stand? Oh yeah, we got a lot to cover. I'm not in a hurry. Because quite frankly, when you talk about abuse, matter of fact, I got 2 clips I'm gonna play. I just thought about it. With one, you see the action, the activity. And the other one, you get to actually listen to her significant other pretty much say, look, man, I didn't want her to get arrested. I didn't even want her to be put in that type of light at all. There's a difference. We're going to point it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull up the one where she's pretty much doing what a lot of women do. If it don't apply, stop inserting your opinions if it's derived from your own experiences. If it does, this does not have anything to do with you. If you were never beaten on by a dude, if you've always been treated right by men, shut up. Stay out of these conversations. Oh, I know people who were in abusive relationships. You were in one. And how many people do you know personally that were in them? Oh yeah, we got a wrap. So this is what I'm gonna do, man. Let's bring this on the screen real quick. This ain't a very long one. And it doesn't have to be. Everything that you need to know and everything that you need to see is in the clip, even though I know what's going to happen. But I digress. Let's play this first one, though.
Went to jail for laying hands on her boyfriend at an airport. To multiple reports, it all went down at a Seattle airport after SHACARRI and her boyfriend Christian got into it. Police claim that SHACARRI's boyfriend Christian tried to walk away from her multiple times but she would re-engage with him and even threw headphones at him at one point during their spackle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still shocked that they popped out together, especially considering the fact that the last time I checked on SHACARRI, she was playing for the other team. But that is no longer. It's looking like she is back to walking a straight line and giving her straight men straight hands. SHACARRI has not spoken out regarding being arrested, and I'm not sure if she is currently in a slammer or if she made bond, but one thing's for sure and two things is for certain: withdrew from all of her upcoming races following being arrested. I don't know if these two are gonna put a screeching halt to their relationship and pause it or keep going like nothing ever happened, but I do know one thing: SHACARRI needs to get them hands in that temper in check. Neighbors, I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this, and I want to know if y'all are shocked.
Let's go ahead and address this. Ladies and gentlemen, stop putting your fucking hands on people. Just because you having a shitty day or someone says something that you don't like, that don't give you the privilege to fucking assault anybody. Stop putting your hands on people. Are you idiots? Are you Neanderthals? Are you slow? Have you been chewing on rocks too much? Y'all act so fucking primitive. Extremely primitive. Let's forget the fact that this chick is pretty much wealthy, well known. This circle, him and her, both of them are notable in their own respective fields. Or is it respective? Whatever. Both y'all are rich. Put it that way. Why the fuck y'all still acting like y'all some broken, battered, miserable ass Americans that is struggling every fucking day? You're not. Y'all could retire and live the rest of your life comfortable. How is it that y'all always end up doing the most stupid shit? You mad at him for what? What was the fight about? What got you so pissed off that you decided that you were going to embarrass that man in front of all of them people? What triggered you that much? Nothing. There's no excuse for it. And I'm going to get on him in a minute for defending that. You know why? You know how many women do goofy shit just like her in public? We're not even going to touch on what goes on behind closed doors that men don't talk about. But let's keep it on this right here. The shit that gets done right in front of people's face. We always talk about how men put their hands on women and men don't know how to take no for an answer. Let's talk about how women be slapping the shit out their dudes in front of people, spitting on them, throwing drinks and shit on them, screaming and talking down to them like they children. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you just casually walk by as this chick is trying her best to cut that man down with her words. She's slapping him, punching him in his face and all that, dragging him by his collar. Let's talk about that shit that y'all women see physically in person, but y'all don't never say nothing about that. As far as you're concerned, he deserved it. We don't even need to know why. He's a man. He just deserved it. Talk about that. Let's see more episodes and conversations about that. Oh, you don't want to? That's too much. Too much like right? Yeah, I thought so. There's nothing other than a home invasion or someone inviting themselves involuntarily into your personal space that should give you any reason to believe that you can fucking put your hands on somebody. Grown ass men and women out here are sensitive as shit. You need your head examined. You don't understand what walking away is. You don't understand how to have a conversation, to disagree or agree and go your separate ways. You do realize you don't have to stay. You don't have to. You can always appeal to the person involved, tell them this is not acceptable. I'm out. Pack your bags, leave. You have options. You have always had options. Humans always have options. You can either feed into your anger, feed into your desires, your lust, whatever it is that's on your plate for that moment. You have the deciding factor final. This is like your factory reset for some reason. Don't nobody here know what happened. We don't know what got her upset like that. We don't know if he started it. We don't know if she started it. Half the time, y'all motherfuckers be starting shit on your own just so that you have an excuse to be a shitty ass person. So I don't care about your fame. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Keep your hands to yourself. And if you're not happy in the relationship, why are you still there? That's some toxic shit. There's no excuse for it. And I got more I wanna get off my chest. I want to find something though. It's another clip that I want to pull up. Cause my man, he said some stupid shit. I'm not, bro. That shit ain't it's not it, man. It's not it. And frankly, you're a part of the problem. It's clear she don't respect you. I think this is it right here. This is goofy ass shit right here.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. So do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you could do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like, and I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do, and just like understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation, but she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because, you know, it's coming together like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world.
Let me stop it real quick before I even lose my train of thought. Bro, hold on. I need to close up real quick. A woman that acts like a man dating a man who is supposed to be a man. I don't understand how the physics work with that shit. Put it like this. For the people who continuously say that a strong, masculine woman can actually be with a strong, masculine man, for y'all that advocate for it and think that a man who don't want to deal with that shit is weak. Let's put it in perspective. You heard it out of his own mouth. In his eyes, she's a strong, headstrong lioness, whatever the fuck you want to call her. He consider her an equal. She just put hands all on that man. By your logic and by women's logic that say that a strong man needs a strong woman that act like a fucking Hulk Hogan Macho Man type, that same trait that you say men want and desire, that same type just put hands all on him. Don't no fucking man want that shit. If that was a man that assaulted him, like she assaulted him, that would have got ugly. It would have got messy. Somebody probably would have ended up severely injured. Why? A man's natural instinct is combat, defend themselves. Women think that they can just go around doing whatever the hell they want, like a man does, and then get away with it because they're a female. So stop fucking doing shit that men do. Because if this was anybody else and she did this too at the wrong time, she would have definitely got put on her ass. Keep your hands to yourself. Also, again, my dude, you sitting up here defending her. Why the fuck are you defending her? I don't give a shit about her having a bad day and her nail broke and all that. You don't put your hands on nobody because you got shit going on with you. The fuck? I thought we were all grown here. Give grace, extend grace. Well, tell that to the influencer that killed her boyfriend. She stabbed that man in one of his arteries, and he bled to death because she thought that he was cheating or because she was abusive. Go tell that to them. By you sitting here and saying, look, man, it's okay. She just had a bad day. Man, fuck that. Because you know, the shit is going to happen again. You're more embarrassed because this shit happened publicly. If it was private, I know you wouldn't have said nothing. And now that I think about it, I wouldn't even be surprised if this shit has happened before. The way that she did that shit out in the open like that, you at the fucking airport. Yeah, people are going to see it. If she bold enough to do that there, I know she did it off screen. Let's continue.
Like I see it every day, and like for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, you know what I'm saying, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, 10 years of my, track and field career, and transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my path, that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day. And like I watched this girl like fall on the track like in February and walk it off like it was, you know what I'm saying, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later, like have a competition and like, you know what I'm saying, like she just has a lot of things going on and like a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that like not only I can understand, but nobody can, because she 101 and I'm 101 too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan, because obviously he's 101. And so that's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world, and she gonna be just fine. She's gonna be good, and I'm gonna be good too.
You know what? I absolutely agree. This did have to happen for a reason. Yep, it needed to be public, because you one of them dudes that definitely get beat on at home. I know you do. Soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Baby, I do what I gotta do. Soon as I get home. Yeah, that's you, my nigga. that's definitely you. You get hands and feet put on you, bro. You sitting up here copping the plea, trying to make it seem like, it's okay for someone to take their life problems out on somebody else. No. Everybody got their shit. You don't see, if half the people in this world expressed all the frustrations that they feel inside to the general population, the population would fucking be damn near extinct. You know how much shit people take on a regular basis? Jobs, car breaking down, you having a fucking mental episode, you're bipolar, you're spiritually confused, your sexual drive is all miswired, infidelity, someone cheated, stole from you, all type of, you know how much shit weigh on people. Like, come on, man. That shit crazy. Hold on. That shit is crazy, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Stop making excuses for stuff that just ain't right, man. She assaulted you. She got what she had coming to her. And she need to deal with her attitude. She need to deal with whatever she got going on. It's plain and simple. And you enabling her is what's wrong with society. You enabling her is why a lot of these women think they can just cuss you, they can assault you, they can sexually abuse you, because the way that the world has this system set up, what looks bad on men looks good on women. That's how that shit is. It's been like that for ages. Y'all keep on running with this narrative. You're the problem. You're absolutely the problem. This is the shit that I was talking about in that short that I just dropped. Same thing. Incels and lotion. Incels and lotion run the sexual market. Hands down. Y'all are the ones that created these monsters, man. These fucking loose booty ass chicks, man. Y'all get on my nerve. The ego is up here because of you. They act the way they do because of you. Look, a good sport athlete, that's one thing. But if your character is trash, I don't really care about your numbers, your trophies. I don't fuck that. What type of human are you? You have no right whatsoever to put your hands on another person. You don't like them, you having a bad day, don't talk to them. Don't pick up the phone. Don't send no messages out. Don't engage with nobody. Matter of fact, disengage from the entire world. Disconnect for a weekend, for a day. Go walk. Do not put yourself around people when you ain't in the right space, or even learn how to regulate your internal soul, your inner spirit. If that was a dude that was handing out the assault, he would have been met equally with assault. At that point, you're engaging him in combat. You are telling him that I want to harm you. So I have every right to defend myself. That was the same scenario here. The only difference is if he would have knocked her ass out, y'all would have been pissed off that he hit her. Y'all would have said you need to leave her alone, walk away. Well, her ass should have done the same shit. What you protecting her for? Trying to big her up. Oh, you trying to protect her brand. You don't want the sponsors to walk away. You think sponsors are going to walk away from her? If I'm a multi-million-dollar company and I see that this woman has anger issues and she have a history of doing things of this magnitude, that she don't even care about what it's going to do ultimately for her brand and how it's going to affect me, I can't deal with that. I'm not working with nobody who moves like that. You're going to make me look bad. Oh, ain't you the person who's attached to the woman who like to beat on men? Oh nah, I can't support that. You're gonna start costing me money. As soon as you start costing me money, we got a problem. Nobody is nobody that's business savvy is about to attach themselves to an abuser. Ask Shannon Sharp. Ask any single man in history who has ever been affected by the lies or the effects of their choices and decisions for falling into their vices, how that worked out for them. All, especially celebrities, every single one of these people, man, they give in to their carnal desires and then act all fucking surprised when the shit blow up in your face. There's never been a time in history where your lust and your desires produced abundance. And I'm talking about the type of abundance that led to more growth and more health and more wealth and more freedom. If anything, the shit binds you up. I don't know one time in history where that was ever a positive. So I'm not feeling that, bro. I can't even get behind you, man. And I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt until I started listening to how you trying to protect her. Like you really sit here and trying to make it look as if it's okay for her to put hands on another person. Fuck it. If you want to get the shit beat out of you, all right, that's your business. But you condoning her behavior is like basically telling the entire population of women that it's okay to be erratic, emotional. They get a pass for being children. You're grown as adults. Act like a fucking adult. Keep your hands to yourself. What are we talking about here? That shit don't make no sense. Y'all be having all this money. You always end up finding a way to make you look bad, make your company look bad, your brand, your family, the culture. Y'all always end up doing something that makes us look worse. I be wondering how women feel about shit like this, because a lot of you call women out for their shit. It's far in between, but there are a few of you who do. And then when you get a story like this, it's like, all right, I wonder how y'all feel about it, because it's chicks like her that's making it seem like all of y'all do this shit. I know all of you don't do it. I know you don't. This guy right here is what I be talking about. The enabler. You know it's a red flag. You know damn well that what she's doing ain't right. But yet and still, you will make up any excuse in your head to allow her to continue on the path of destruction. You can't be in a relationship with people lying to them. You can't tell somebody you love them and you not telling them the truth about their deficiencies, their flaws. You got to call people out that you care about on their shit. Otherwise, they will never change the way that they are, and they'll keep on treating you, them, and everybody else like they beneath them. Don't shit. I don't want a friend like him. Fuck that. If I cut and like I'm honest. If I ain't perfect and I know I'm moving funny and this that, fuck that. Don't sit there and lie to me. Tell me I need to straighten up. Don't sit there and pacify me and shit. Because as soon as you pacify me, I'm going to think that, well, I guess I can keep on doing this. I guess, oh, it's not that big of a deal. And then I go into another altercation or another environment with that same behavior, understanding that your world and my world ain't different, or they are different, and you actually have standards and morals and principles, and you don't accept or tolerate ignorance or lack of maturity. You're going to handle it accordingly. I'm only used to people catering to me and my bull. It's going to blow up in my face. I'm going to look stupid, probably lose out on everything, opportunities, all that, all because you got people like him around you telling you everything's going to be all right. No, the fuck it ain't. And I would be one of them people that would make sure you actually suffered for it. She lucky. She lucky. People like her, Shannon, they lucky. Because if I was a brand owner, I invested in you and I saw that, you absolutely about to lose out on this deal. Contract ripped up. No more endorsements. No more commercials. No more advertisements. None of that shit. And whoever I associate with that either is thinking about doing business with you or is doing business with you, I'm having conversations with all of them. You can't sue me for defamation. You can't say I'm assassinating your character. You did it to yourself. I need my money. I don't want to be attached to nothing derogatory. I don't want to be attached or associated to nothing immature. Keep that shit somewhere else. I don't. As far as the relationship, if you, bro, I'm gonna tell you, and it's just my opinion, but I'm gonna tell you, run, run, and get the fuck far as possible away from that. I know she whooping on you, man. I know she is. I know she gotta be. I've seen dudes like you before. I've heard, like, let's forget the fact that there are men who just never say nothing. There's a large number of men who never say nothing. They just eat that shit on the chin and they keep it pushing. But it's dudes like this who they get humiliated in public all the time, and y'all be clowning them and laughing at them like they're weak. Like this, you shame them essentially. You shame them. You shame them for getting beat on and not putting their foot down for the disrespect from the woman, but you don't have the same energy towards the woman who's putting her hands on the man. It's frowned upon to be beaten on by a female, but at the same time, everything. It's a negative to get beat on by a woman. It's a negative to beat on the woman to defend yourself as a guy. It's like a lose-lose situation. Period. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're gonna sit up here and tell me I'm supposed to just let you whoop on me. You're supposed to be the love of my life. We've been having sex. We've been eating out together. We've been going to dinners. You're supposed to be my peace, my rock, my rib, all this shit, and you up here embarrassing me on national television in front of the world. I gotta come behind you and clean up your mess. He the type that has had to clean up behind her mess before. I guarantee off camera, they go to cookouts, barbecues, they with friends and family and shit. I know she done snapped. I know she done did some wild shit out here. And he had the politic behind her to keep the peace between his family, friends, or her. I already know that smile does nothing for me. I'm not fooled by it, ma'am. She should have been arrested. Good. More of them need to be arrested. That attitude that you got, ma'am, it's not going to work. You don't know how to go to a therapist. You don't have the money for one. Ain't you making a significant amount of money? You telling me you don't have insurance you can afford? If you don't get out of here with that shit,
Cut it out.
I'm not responsible as an adult for another adult's internal strife. I'm not responsible for how you cultivate your relationship between you and the creator. I'm not responsible for how you respond to negativity or how you respond to failure or losses or rejection. I'm not responsible for none of what you got going on. Once them doors close and you're in that bathroom and you have to take care of your physical labor, I'm not your babysitter. you're my partner, an extension of me. It shouldn't be the other way around. But a lot of you ladies don't understand that. You want to be men so bad. SHACARRI. Y'all want to be SHACARRI. Until you run into a dude who is soulless, or he believes in what his mama told him, which is if they hit you, you hit them back. Man or woman. I bet you pay attention then. I guarantee you, if you got hit with a right cross or one nice shot to the stomach, you would shut the fuck up. Then check your attitude. Men ain't sitting there trying to abuse women. Men are trying to love the right ones. I don't know what. Like, if I'm just assuming and giving my own guesstimation on what type of relationship he has with her, I already know from my own perspective, looking at this shit, that he is absolutely not running that household. He's not the leader in that relationship whatsoever. Or he's constantly fighting for his life all the time. Two men in a monogamous relationship constantly bumping heads. I don't think that's the case, though. I'm really, really, really looking at this shit like my guy is crying out for help, for real, for real. You up here trying to protect her. You can't protect that. We saw her slap the shit out of you. We all watched that in the Rock voice. We all watched that. You can't deny that. Ain't no justifying it. Because if that was a regular person doing it, you wouldn't see a single person get up here and try to defend that unless it was another simp like you. Sorry. No bueno. No habla inglés. Stop putting your hands on people. How many videos, how many uploads, how many conversations have you seen on social media? How many examples have you seen on social media where women exercise this double standard to accommodate for their childlike mindset? All for them to end up finding out the hard way that no, this is not okay. It's like an adult having a stop touching shit. That's what a lot of you women are. You're fucking adults that still act like children. And then the parent guy come along and smack you on the wrist because you doing shit that you shouldn't. That's what happens when you take this feministic attitude and mindset and you try to cross over into the world of reality. It don't commingle. So as far as I'm concerned, this is going to happen again. She hasn't figured it out yet. She's still spoiled because people are still sucking up to people like her and women like her, and y'all just gonna keep on ending up on the news for doing little stupid shit like this. And I'm gonna keep on covering it. Maybe one day you'll wake the hell up and stop doing this shit. Or you won't wake up at all and wish that you would have reflected more on the destinations that you were going down and trying to listen to Lizzo and all these. I digress though. Look, man, I'm gonna be back at 5 o'clock. I got another one at 5 o'clock, and then I got another show, a late night show. This is for my 90s, man. If you around, we're gonna chop it up. So 5 and 11. Tap in with me. I appreciate the love and the support. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I will see you guys in a little bit. All right. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sundays. Your digs.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I, my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed, begging that